And just like that, we're back. It's day 2 here at Cedar Point for Halloweekends 2025. We're gonna do lots of fun stuff today, but we're not going to do all the haunted mazes and things like that. We might do a few scare zones, but we're not gonna do the haunted houses. We did all that yesterday. They were all great. I really think The Conjuring is the best, by far the best thing they have going here. Today, it's all about the entertainment, the rides, and just having a lot of fun and taking it all in. So come along with us. All right, guys, we are over at the carousel, but it's not the carousel today, it's the scarousel. Look, it's going backwards. And they are playing the theme song, Tubular Bells, from The Exorcist. All right, guys, well, we just got off of the scarousel. That was kind of fun going backwards. And now we're gonna take a walk into Point Plaza and see what kind of souvenirs, t-shirts, and things like that they have this year. Well, as soon as we walk in, you can see there's all kinds of Halloweekends merch, cups, tumblers, shot glasses, hoodies, a lot of the same stuff we saw over in Dr. Midnight's area yesterday. But we're here to see some of the other things that they might have. Well, here's a design. I don't know if we saw this yesterday, and they have this in t-shirts and hoodies as well. And it says Cedar Point Halloweekends. It's got a giant pumpkin. Okay, so it's got Millennium Force on the front with a giant pumpkin. Cedar Point Halloweekends. We didn't see these yesterday. And they also have stickers with the same logo. And these are magnets. They look like buttons, but they're magnets. Another thing I didn't see yesterday was sleep pants. They have those here as well. A lot of Halloweekends merch. It's over half the store. Boardwalk Nights. And there's a orange hoodie behind it. Is that Halloween? That's Halloweekends as well. And I believe most of their hoodies are in the same price point range. Here's a bucket hat, Halloweekends. And that bucket hat is $29.99. Yeah, I believe these are pretty much all in the same price range. Let's see if we can find a price tag on this. I don't see one. Looks like a lot of their merch is missing price. Oh, here's one. It is $69.99, so $70. I think we saw these yesterday, these Halloweekends hoodies, and the Halloweekends part is embroidered, the lettering here, but this area with the coasters and the moon, that's all iron-on, and these are $75. Well, guys, my wife and daughter wanted to stop and get themselves a pumpkin latte, which they did. I wasn't thirsty, but I wanted to get something to eat. I thought, well, maybe I'll get a breakfast sandwich or something of that nature, or whatever they may have. They have these little wraps. And they had one that was jalapeno chicken. They had another one that was a falafel, and it's like a mini tortilla, like a taco-sized tortilla. And they wrap chicken and jalapeno and the sauce inside of it. And I got to tell you, I was surprised at the price. I mean, it's not real big. It's a snack. It's not a meal. $5.99. That's probably one of the cheapest things in the park, to be honest with you. It was very tasty. It wasn't junk food. And it did the trick. It was a great little snack. So if you're looking for something small and somewhat healthy, check out Starbucks. All right, guys, and as I mentioned, we are going to ride some rides today. So it's time to head over and hit Gatekeeper. Looks like all of the Midway games are open today. All kinds of different ones here.
You found it. The best game around. Come on over and give it a try.
Looks like some of these games are now becoming automated. There's nobody in some of these. It's sad, but that's kind of what the world's come to. We don't have a lot of staffed areas anymore. Even when I noticed when we came in, yeah, all of these are like arcade style games. You play and you get tickets or tokens or something, and then you get your prize, I guess, cash card right there. So I noticed when we came in today, all of the parking lot entrance, they're all scan your barcode to come in. Everything's getting away from people, becoming automated now. Over here, this used to be Johnny Rockets at one point in time. Now they've got a bunch of crane games and a mirror maze in here. How things have changed. Hey guys, if you've got little ones that are looking for some Halloween fun, you gotta come on a Friday or Saturday, because, or even a Sunday, I guess. But this area is not open on Thursdays. It's only open during the daytime, Fridays and Saturdays. It's all kid activities. They can go trick-or-treating. There's different things they can make craft-wise. There's they can decorate a pumpkin, all kinds of stuff in here for the kids. So they do have a lot of kid activities that's very family-friendly. All right, guys, well, we've made our way over to Gatekeeper. We're gonna get in line and go ride. I'm not gonna take the camera with me. We're gonna drop that stuff off. So if you guys wanna see what the ride's like, I will have a link to a previous video here at Cedar Point with all the rides and all that fun stuff. There's not a whole lot of new stuff. The only thing I have not been in is Siren's Curse and Top Thrill 2. We'll see if we can do those later today, and I'll get some video of those while we're here. All right, guys, it's time for a ride on the giant wheel. And I gotta tell you, this weather is beautiful for September. We're at September 18th, and you just can't beat this. It's beautiful outside. I think it's hovering right around 80, 81. It's just awesome today. All right, guys, I thought I'd give you a little point of view. We're up on the giant wheel right now. Let's take a look around and see what everything looks like. Off in the distance there, you can see the Raptor. And just over to the other side of that, to the right, is Valraven. And then looking back that way, I see the new Siren's Curse. We see Millennium Force. You can see Top Thrill 2. You can see that from anywhere in the park. It's so big. You can see Rougarou over there, just the other side of the tower for Top Thrill. And there goes Top Thrill 2. Look at them going. They're going to come right down. Yep. We've got the Wild Mouse behind me here. We've got the Magnum back there. You can also see way back past the peak of Top Thrill 2. You can see Steel Vengeance just kind of peeking up in the background there. And you can also see the Gemini. Over on the other side, got a great view of the Grand Pavilion. Looking out that way, you can see Lake Erie over there. And even better, over here. Zoom out a little bit so you guys can see that. All right, guys, here we go. Much better view now. We are all the way towards the top. Not quite at the top yet. You can tell we're getting close. Slowing down a little bit. That's nice. Oh, great cool breeze up here. Feels good coming in off the lake. And there's something out there. I don't know what that is. It looks like a chain or something, an anchor. Probably a good 200-300 feet out into the water. I don't know what that is. Can you guys see that? Let's zoom in a little bit. Wonder what that is out there. All right, guys, I want to show you some of the specialty foods over at the Grand Pavilion. Some of these look pretty good. They've got some specialty items for Halloweekends, and lobster bisque, which is not pictured below. Ectoplasm wings, I think that's this. Those look really, really good. They have a sweet and sinful nachos, which I believe is this. I'm not into sweet nachos, so I don't know if I'd like that. They also have a caramel apple pie parfait, that is this right here. And then lastly, a s'mores stuffed cookie, which is right here. I'm looking towards trying this and possibly the lobster bisque. Let's head on in. We are here at the Grand Pavilion, right on the Bone Walk, not the boardwalk. So let's head on in. All right, guys, here's a quick look at the Build Your Own Platter. This is downstairs, and this is where the lobster bisque comes into play right here. I think they have these smaller sides and then like appetizer stuff upstairs, so we're gonna head up there next. And before we head up there, I wanted to point out these Day of the Dead skeletons right here as you walk in. These are really cool, very decorative. Love these. And guys, check this out. Halfway up the stairs on the landing, they've got a whole family of those skeletons. They're amazing. They even have a little dog too. How cute is that? All right, guys, we decided to head up to the bar because that's where they're serving the ectoplasm wings. Here's the list of appetizers. We ended up getting the Boom Boom shrimp and the ectoplasm wings. So we'll see what these look like when they come out. All right, guys, our food has arrived. These are the ectoplasm wings, and check these out. You guys probably can't tell, but they're kind of like a darker color, like almost like a purplish. Yeah. And then there's a I guess like a pinkish purple sauce on top with some chives. Looks amazing. This is the boom boom shrimp here. That looks really good too. I can't wait to try these out, see how they are. All right, guys, I got the boom boom shrimp here. Let's try this out. I'll give you a close up and see how that is. It's not spicy. It's a very mild sauce. It's good. Shrimp is nice and fresh and crispy. Not what I expected. I thought it was going to be hot, but I think the wings are going to be hot, so we'll see. All right, guys, now I've got the ectoplasm wings. Hopefully you guys can see that really good. We're going to try this out. Take a bite. That's really good. They're not at all spicy. They're really good. There's a grape Thai chili sauce, and like the pinkish stuff that's on there is a peanut butter glaze. These are really good. All right, guys, we are headed over to Top Thrill 2. We're gonna do Top Thrill 2. Kind of been waiting to try this out. I mean, it's been 2 years since I've been wanting to do this and haven't done it yet, so looking forward to it. Over here we have the Old Ride Graveyard, Sky Wheel, Mean Streak. Mean Streak is now Steel Vengeance. Bayern Curve. Over on the other side, we got the Mantis. The Witch's Wheel, which actually I believe the Witch's Wheel was moved to another park. It is not gone completely, it's just been relocated. And it's called something different now. Over here, Frontier Lift. They used to have 2 chair lifts over here in Cedar Point. I don't know if people realize that or not. And there's the entrance, the Dead Ride Cemetery. And of course, coming over here to this section, as we'll see in just a second, this is the newest entry, and this is Snake River Falls. We got a little detail here on the bottom. Tells you about Snake River Falls. It was torn down last year.
Right.
This was a giant water ride. I don't know how many people fit in here, maybe 15 or 20, I don't know. Had quite a few rows. It was much bigger than this. This is only the first row. And you'd go up, turn around, and come down a giant drop, and it would soak everybody, including people who were standing in its path on the bridge. You got the swan boats, the sky slide, and a bunch of other stuff. And I hate to say it, but it might not be too long before we see this ride in there as well, Corkscrew. Corkscrew's getting up there in age. All right, guys, we just got off of Top Thrill 2, and I gotta tell you, it's a lot more intense than I remember Top Thrill Dragster being. That up and down, back and forth is fast. And it's a longer ride, and the loading and unloading is awesome. They did a great job on this. It's an intense ride, and it's definitely one of the best. The last time I rode this ride was back in 2004 when it was originally just called Top Thrill Dragster. And here's some footage from that day. Hey guys, we're over at Backbeat Q here at Cedar Point, and we stopped in to get some dinner. And I got to be honest with you, the barbecue's gone downhill quite a bit. The everything was tough, overcooked, super fatty, like low quality pork and brisket. Prices went up, the portion size went down, and I got to tell you, this used to be our favorite place to eat while we're here, and at this point, I don't know if I'd come back here. It's that bad. Very disappointed in the food quality, and it seems to be across the board here at Cedar Point. The food quality has dropped a lot. I don't know what to say about that. Now, we did get a dessert, seasonal dessert. We're hoping that's going to kind of save our dinner at least. We'll see. We're going to try that out right now. All right, so this is called a pumpkin smasher. Looks to be like a pumpkin parfait with some whipped cream and a little, like a jelly pumpkin on top. We're going to give this a try. All right, guys, here's our pumpkin smasher, and we're going to try this and see what it tastes like. Now, I just got a little bit of the topping. There's some, looks like some breadcrumbs or maybe cake crumbs. I'm not sure. We'll find out. I'll dig a little bit deeper and try that as well. It's like a pumpkin pudding, and then there's this. I think it's almost like a bread or a muffin that's been ground up and put in there. It tastes like pumpkin bread that's been ground up in layers. I don't know if you guys can see the different layers here. It's pretty good, And the that is a jellied pumpkin. I'm not big on candy, so I'm gonna skip that and save it for my daughter. But the pumpkin stuff and the crumb stuff, I gotta say it's pretty good.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we just got off of both Siren's Curse, and then we went on Valraven. Siren's Curse, by the way, awesome. It's a lot like Maverick, but you got speakers, super smooth, lots of twists and turns, super fast. That's an awesome ride. I really enjoyed it. The drop where it tilts and drops, I mean, if that scares you, yeah, that can be crazy, but I do like the soundtrack. I do like the theming. I do like the fact that it's got those twist turns, the barrel rolls, all that fun stuff. Great ride. Then we went on Valraven, and it started getting a little bit darker. We noticed swarms and swarms of bugs, and I said, this is probably going to be the last ride. And guys, I've been on Valraven many times, and I loved it, but I got to show you something. It's kind of nasty. All right, guys, this is the result of going on Valraven after the sun goes down. Those are all bugs caked into my leg. This is just one leg. They were all over everywhere. I was lucky I actually closed my eyes for the most of it, because otherwise I would have had them in my eyes and everything else. This is nasty. I gotta go clean up now. All right, guys, now that we're all cleaned up, we're gonna head back to the car. We're gonna grab some jackets. It's starting to cool off a little bit tonight. And we're gonna come back, and it's time for some entertainment. We're gonna check out some shows and see what they've got. All right, guys, we're over in front of the Cedar Point Giant Wheel, and the Skeleton Crew Acrobat show is about to start any minute. Wow, guys, what a great show. The Skeleton Crew, quite an acrobatic group. That was really entertaining. It was different from years past what they've had for entertainment, but I really enjoyed it. If you're here, check them out. They're really good. And the guys from the Skeleton Crew are coming out right now to meet and greet their fans. All right, guys, we're over at the Red Garter Saloon, and in just a few minutes, Fangs After Dusk. Let's check them out. Seems like every year they change the name of the band. That's because the different performers rotate. It used to be called the Fantastics, and then it was something else. Now it's Fangs After Dusk. All right, we got the pumpkin tree guy here. I don't know if he's working today, though. He is plugged in, I think. Lights are plugged in anyway. Maybe he is not working, I don't know. Oh, there he goes. Over here at Midnight Elixirs, they've got some tables over here, little barrels set up with little bonfires. You come over here, stay warm, and have your drink. All right, heading over to the Wild West area, over where Maverick is. Right next to Maverick is Cutthroat Cove, and I believe that's considered a scare zone. So we're going through that. We're going to check that one out tonight. Oh, and here it it is, guys. Cutthroat Cove. Let's go.
That's fun.
Ride the plane. We'll go walk the plane. Ride the plane.
Whoa. Oh.
Dinner later.
Skeletons, yes, I saw them.
Oh,
Yeah. That I wasn't expecting. There's something wrong with your fog, it's all green.
I warned you.
You did. You did.
I used myself.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Man overboard! Ahoy there!
Ahoy.
Off we going. I be looking for my eyes. Oi!
Ahoy.
Ahoy there, matey.
Ahoy.
Bring us the rum. No rum?
No rum.
No rum. Baby Kurt have all of it. But you still must not say.
right, guys, there's Cutthroat Cove for you. Didn't think we were going to do anything today as far as the haunts go, but we got to do one, and that's always a fun one. I love pirates, so, you know, had to. All right, guys, our final destination tonight is inside the Jack Aldrich Theater here at Cedar Point. It's up towards the front, right across from the carousel, and we're here to see the Shrieks Contamination. I don't know what this is. I've never even been in this building before. I know they've had shows here in the past, just never been in here. So we're here, and I'll give you a little look at the stage. I don't know if I'm going to be able to film anything in here because it seems more like a show. I'll see what I can do, but I'll show you what the stage looks like. So there's all these toxic barrels out here, some sort of chemicals over on that screen over there. I don't know what that is, and there's a bunch of pipes here. Not really sure what that's about. More barrels. There are some people I noticed over there by the exit. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. There's a guy dressed up in a hazmat suit over in the doorway over there. So we'll see what this is all about shortly.
Here we go. In the shadows of an abandoned chemical plant, a routine spill spiraled into an explosion of nightmares. For 12 long months, trapped souls have been twisted by poison, cursed by science, and driven by an insatiable hunger for the beat.
Got the stuff that you want. I've got the things that you need. I've got more than enough to make you drop to your knees. To me, let me turn your rain into sun.
Well, guys, the Shrieks Contamination, great show. If you're here, you can't miss this. This is the best entertainment I've seen at Cedar Point for Halloweekends. Definitely worth checking out. Well, guys, that's the end of day 2 here at Cedar Point for Halloweekends 2025. We had a good time. Some things were good, some things were bad. You know, some of the food options were not so great. Some of the quality issues with the food, not so great. Siren's Curse, awesome. We enjoyed Cutthroat Cove tonight. The last entertainment that we saw, the Shrieks Contamination, really good, very, very high quality. They had a lot of talent, great dancing. If you like that sort of thing, you got to check them out. They was probably the best entertainment I've seen in the park, aside from maybe the acrobats. Acrobats were really good too, but this was phenomenal. We watched a band earlier, and they were just kind of, I don't know, it's not the same people that we've seen in the past. Obviously, the bands change from time to time, and this one not so great. I'll leave that up to you to decide that, but this group, the Shrieks, did a great job. The lines tonight were much longer than they were Friday night. We noticed that. Fortunately, we did all the haunted mazes and attractions, except for Cutthroat Cove, on Thursday. But as a Friday night, this is a very, very busy night. So keep that in mind if you're coming. If you can come on a Thursday night, it's worth the trip. You get yourself one of the fast passes, I think they call it a fright pass. Gets you entry into the Conjuring. You'll also get front of the line for all the haunts, which is great. And on a Thursday night, you can do all the haunts, no problem, except for Cutthroat Cove, because that's not open on Thursday. But you can go through that on Friday, not a problem. Guys, we had a great time here. This was awesome. Halloweekends 2025, definitely one for the books. If you guys enjoy this content and you like my channel, I have a merch store. You can get Your Adventure merch. There's a link in the video description. We've got a couple more things coming out. Tomorrow we're actually going to film the Hearst Fest in Fowlerville. I did that about two years ago. I did that. So we're gonna go check it out again. It's changed a little bit. It's gotten a little bit bigger. They're trying to set a Guinness World Record. Check that video out. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to click on the compass so you can get subscribed and see more awesome content just like this. And remember, adventure is just a short drive away.